I'm doing this video because it's something that's something happened and I really need to do this video. Okay, because I believe this my channel. I always tell you, I want this channel to always help create an awareness so that people who come across it will be able to be aware of what is happening and also be opportuned, you get, to learn one or two things from this channel so that it will enlighten their and expand their horizon of knowledge and everything. Something happened, like a lot of people, if something has not happened to you, okay, you won't know the depth of pain you get, that those people who go through it, or those people who such things are happening to them, go through. Okay, this thing called rape, I know a lot of people tends to neglect it. A lot of people who are victims, 70% of them don't even speak out. They don't speak up for themselves. Let me say 10% of the people who spoke up, who were able to speak out and said, this is what happened to me. Many of them, a good number of people, their parents don't believe it. Okay, but those of them who their parents are wise, they start going investigating to actually find out who did this to their child. So why I'm saying making this video is for you as a parent that is in any way seeing this my video, for you to be aware and for you to be conscious, security conscious when it comes to things as to regards to your children. Okay, the world is wicked. Okay, a lot of things has changed. This is no longer the 90s that people have respect for cultures, tradition, people has respect for humanity and all of that. A lot of people no longer care about their attitude. People come out and they do all sort of things, all manner of things, without considering the feeling, without having an empathy about one another. So you as a parent, this is a time, in as much as we have entered the Gen Z world. See, because we are in the Gen Z generation does not stop you from being security conscious. You won't say, oh, my child is their age. Let them be free. Let them. No. There are things that you as a parent also need to do in order to ensure that your children are safe. Safety is important. Let me tell you, when something bad happens to your child, and probably you are this type of parents that you have this child that doesn't always speak up, let me tell you, that trauma, especially when it has to do with rape, that trauma sticks in that person's brain for a longer period. In fact, throughout the years this person has to live on earth, the trauma sticks with this person. It is now the person that will choose either to continue, to carry it on and, let go, try to become better. Okay? See, the trauma of people who go through rape is not something, in fact, I don't know how to explain it. It is terrible. It is traumatizing. Like, people who are victims of rape, they are traumatized even beyond any kind of trauma that you can ever experience in life. It's terrible. To be honest with you, every parent needs to be security conscious, especially in this Gen Z generation. A lot of people out there, it could be your neighbor, it could be the people living in your street, it could be the people in your community. Some See, you can never, so long as you're a human being, there are people who doesn't like you. And at some point, when people are trying to get you to look for a way to harm you, they could not. They will start looking for a way to harm you through your children. That is one of the reasons why you should be very careful and very security conscious as a parent. Always teach your children about security. Let them know that this world we are, in as much as there are one need to explore, but the world is deep. And the dark side of this world is something that nobody can explain. All right. So what is the aim of my video, this live stream? I am live streaming now so that you be aware as a parent that rape is real. A lot of people are looking for whose child to destroy. A lot of people out there, they might be roaming around. Look, you might not know that maybe your child or somebody close to you is the target. Bring it, let me open it for you.
Mama, take. Water.
When you drink, you give your sister, then cover it and drop it on my table. Even this way, sometimes we as a parent, we are also the ones that endanger our children's life. There's no gender discrimination when it comes to rape. Your son a male child can also be raped, and a female child can also be raped.
Mama, push me down.
Sorry, give Ogis, let her drink, they cover it and go and keep. Everybody go. Okay? The one that is common because you feel is the female children that go through it, or the female aspect of that are always the victim, because they are the ones that that always speak up. But for our some male children, they don't even speak up about it. All right. So, but now, because we are in the Gen Z generation, it is time for us to teach our children to always speak up, especially those of you that have house helps, especially those of you that your children, like you are not always there. So long as your children leaves your house in a day, there is always a point in time in your child's life that you are not always present there. Teach your children to be security conscious, and teach your children to always know the type of friends they mingle with. That is important. They need to know, and you have to enlighten them. Let them know. Start from your home to teach them about security. Let them know that these things are real. One can encounter this thing, but it's not a good experience. It can traumatize you through life. A lot of people have, entered their lives because they cannot go through, like they can't bear the trauma. They can't bear the pain. You get? So teach your children. Let them be versatile. Let them be aware of a lot of things. Okay? And above all, teach them to always speak up. All right? Let me tell you a story. I have someone that owns a shop. That's why I said, if something has not happened to you, since I started this channel, I haven't spoken about this. You get? I've been, looking for other topics. I've been treating a lot of topics, but this particular one, I have not thought about it. You get? Because I know this is a broad topic that we need, I need to address that. It will take a longer time. Each time I want to talk about it, I'll feel like, let me just, next time. I keep postponing it. But today, I was just tired of this same thing. The world is a wicked place. In as much as we want to explore, but there is also a side of this world that we cannot explore. This woman has a child. She has a daughter, and she owns a small shop. Dagon, what did we agree? Take your sister. Okay, see, take that water. Cover that water. I don't want you to spill there. Take it and go and cover it. Or I follow your brother. Go inside. In as much, this woman has a shop and she has a daughter. Someone who has a small kiosk, a small shop. You understand when I say kiosk here in Nigeria. So she has a daughter, and unfortunately for her, she has this steady male customer. There's a way you'll be selling in this type of in the streets, and you already have customers that are consistent. You get that they always patronize you. Then because that there's some of them, their houses are closed, which is obvious, and sometimes they might say, hello, Mama Ada, are you at home? Please, can you help me send your daughter to go and bring this? Can you help me send your son to bring this to my house? Please, as a Gen Z mother, and as a mother who is witnessing this Gen Z generation, as a grandmother, see, I'm not talking only for mothers that their children have already grown up. Even as a grandmother, you can always, each time your grandkids visit, always have the time you talk with them as you're advising them about life. Also enlighten them in this aspect of rape. Okay, so that they will know that in as much as people are smiling, we also need to be careful of the people we trust. You get? So this woman, the neighbor called and said, ma, can you help me say that, let her come and let her bring this thing for me. Normally I'm supposed to come and take it, but just let her bring it. The woman, with her clear conscience and clear mind, she doesn't know that this particular customer that also live in their area has a bad intention for the daughter. Because everybody, who doesn't want to make money, who doesn't want to sell their markets? She calmly told the daughter, to go, let her go and deliver the thing to their customer. The girl went there, and the story changed. The man, one thing led to another. The girl was raped. Okay, so, and now this woman is crying. Why I'm making this video is because she's not saying what do we expect her, what can she do, people should come to her rescue. In as much as these things, why I'm telling you this story is because sometimes when we hear other people's story, we tend to learn from it. Okay, so let us not be victim of circumstances. As you are praying, just pray, may I and my family and my children not be victim of circumstances. The trauma will be here. It's not something that you would want to experience. It's terrible. Like, it's alarming. And now, all I'm saying is, if you happen to be someone who owns a shop, please, here is what you will do. Let your customer, if there is anyone that call you, urgency, there will always be urgency. Something must be urgent for somebody that they will want. Even people who are selling food, at some point they used to carry food. When I go to market, I see people carrying food to other side of the market to go and deliver food. They are selling, they will still have to go and carry food to another, cross the road to go and deliver it at the same price. You get? Okay, now that you want someone, if someone said, can you send your child, be it your son or your daughter, please, if someone requested that they should deliver something to their doorstep, please, your children are not delivery guys. Even delivery guys, they go through training. The people who do delivery, all these delivery bikers and all of that, people that do delivery, go and ask them. They go through training about security. Even these Uber people, they go through training. The people who employ them, they teach them about security for them to be security conscious. So you that has a small shop that it's just you and your family, it's just you and your kids, don't trust anybody. Even Mama Shola, that woman that always come, that your best friend, they're your best friend. It can even be your best friend's child that will do this bad thing to your daughter. That can even, oh God, I don't know how to explain this. Tell that your best friend that I don't like my children entering other people's compound. If there is anything they want your child to deliver to their house, let them come out in front of their gate. That is why the number one thing as a mother who is hawking, please, I don't know. My heart is aching, like, I don't know how to explain this. If you happen to be hawking, teach your children. Let them not go to anybody. In fact, even entering people's shop as they are carrying those things, let them not enter their shop. You want to buy what? Pure water. You want to buy what? Let them come out in front of them and let them, take it. They don't need to enter the person's shop. Hey, come inside. This person inside wants another one. Say no. Say, oh God, please, sir, come outside and take it. I cannot enter your shop. My mother said, I should not enter. You get? Just teach them these things. This is one of the ways that we can protect our kids. Okay. So these are one of the ways you can actually teach your children to be security conscious. You get? So please help these our little ones. Help them. They don't know. That is why sometimes when they become adults and they have passed through this, they have become victims of this rape, they start asking, what did they do wrong? What went wrong? They begin to analyze and begin to figure out that it was actually their parents that, exposed them. You get? It was actually their parents that exposed them to these bad people. Please, let's help to protect our children. The more as we are protecting them, the rape will also reduce. Okay, I know that people has a lot of and some people have a lot of bad intentions in their mind and in their hearts. There is nothing you can do to change those people. Some people are psychos. Okay, so the best thing that we can do as a parent is to help protect our children, no matter how small. Let's help. As we are protecting them, we also teach them. You teach your children. Teach them, because by teaching them, you also help them to learn, because they are the ones who are going out there to have this encounter. And when they encounter a bad person, they can be able to sense and say, oh, this person has a bad intention and I will never be this person's victim. You get? Please, let's be security conscious. When this woman was, sharing what happened, you get. So the least, in fact, sometimes it's the least people that you trust. It's the least people that you feel that, oh, my children are very comfortable whenever they're in their home. My children are very comfortable whenever these people are around. Those are also the people that can actually harm you. But the only way they can never be able to succeed is if you are able to educate your children about these things, okay, and also teach your children to speak up, so that when they also encounter it, as they have avoided, help themselves, to stay away, to protect themselves, they can also come to you and confide in you as their parents. That's why sometimes when it comes to parenting, streetness is not good, because sometimes your children might be scared. If I tell mom, look at what happened, she might not believe me, or she might think, I'm even the one that took myself to that environment or to that person. So be very, very careful. Be very, very careful. Be security conscious. Don't allow your child to go through. Oh God. You have seen the pain people are going through. Protect your children. That's my point. Protect your children. Help to save these little ones. Help and save them. Sometimes money will cover our eyes. That will be like, oh, go here, go and do this person, go to this person, go. As you are doing that business and you are sending your children, go to this, go and you're sending them on an errand to somebody, to this person, to Mr. A, Mr. B, Mrs. A, Mrs. B. Please also find time to educate them so that they will be security conscious. Also find time to protect them, like teach them. Okay? It's true that, and one of the reasons why I want you to do this is because you will not always be there with them. And as you're doing this, don't forget to pray for your children. Pray for them. Like I said, if an enemy is looking for a way to get you and they can never be able to, and they did not succeed, they will want to go through your children, because they know that when they hurt them, they have hurt you. Pray for your children. Pray for your children. Like, I don't know how to say this, but pray for your children. It's painful. It's painful. Pray for your children. Okay? That as a parent, say, God, may I, Ogisi, please, I don't need that noise. We talked about this, right? Oh, no problem. I go to the children's room. Go there. You can go there and play. You can open the window and play. So, my daughter, she's always emotional. Whether you beat her or not beat her, she doesn't like no. She just approve what she wants, whatever she wants, just approve it. It can be funny sometimes. So all I'm saying is, please help and save our younger ones. Okay, please remember, they are the leaders of tomorrow. Let them not go through the things that will make them to be depressed in life. Okay, please. And when you notice something about your child, maybe your child is, moody, like, always go to your children, find out what is wrong, why are they moody, what is going on in their lives. Teach them to always confide in you. Let them know that you as their parents, you are their safest space. The number one person they should confide in whenever they have issues. Help them, teach them to be very comfortable. Help your children to be very comfortable with you whenever they are speaking. That's why I love there are a lot of parents now. They are like, there's a woman I know in Abia State. She and her daughter, they are very close. They are like besties. Get, and they share things. Okay, help your children to know that you, in as much as you are their mother, you are also their friend. Okay, because children, they tell a lot of things, they don't hide things from their best friends. So when you happen to be your child's best friend, your child will always confide in you. Okay, if you are this parent that is always strict, please reduce your strictness. Okay, I didn't say that there, because there are a lot of children is with the way your child acts, you know the way to handle he or she. Okay, but please reduce your strictness so that your child will always know that you are their safe zone. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your time. I really appreciate you watching me. Don't forget to subscribe. My name remains Chisom Vivian Ebebulem, and this is my parenting channel. Okay, all I do here, I teach and talk a lot of things about positive parenting. Okay, things that will enlighten you, your knowledge as a parent. Okay, some of you, all these things I'm saying, I know a whole number of you. So long as you're an adult, you know about it. But why I keep repeating why I keep teaching a lot of things here is to remind you. Let it be a reminder that whenever you, as you're scrolling to have fun on social media, once you come across it, it will also remind you that this is the little duty you also need to apply, you also need to do in your home as a parent. All right, thank you so much, and don't forget to subscribe. Share this video to anyone you know that this video will help. Okay, just share it to them. Thank you so much. Bye. See you on my next video.